let me speak up on something, guys, and it just has to do with Nate Diaz. So Nate does what Nate wants to do, and that has been a large part of Nate's career. And one thing about Nate is he's always been so straight with you guys. I hear you guys compliment him. And I mean, I hear people in this sport all the time. He's the realist. He's the most authentic. All the time, those are the words that get associated with Nate. You're right. But it's relevant because something has been going on. I'm going to talk to you in just a second. Something has been going on for about a year. And you don't understand that it's happening. And so Nate just did an interview right now. I'm reading the interview. He's got 3 guys in mind. Wants to return to the UFC. Got his eye, of course, on Conor. But he's also looking at a fight with Max. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Because what weight are they going to do that at? And then he's got a fight with Ilia Topuria. See, Max could move up to 70. There's nothing stopping Max. Max is in one of the rarest spots in our sport. Being BMF champion, Max is in one of these extremely rare spots where he can move. And it's not like we haven't seen a 45 champion go up to 70 and do super fights before. That's specifically what Conor did. So I'm just sharing for you, like, that call out by Nate surprised me. But it's entirely possible. And in a larger part, the article was 3 down. A Nate Diaz article always is a headline. If Nate is calling somebody out, rivals, champions, right? He called out a rival and 2 champions. This is big news. But what I'm realizing is going on with the audience is the guy that you bill as authentic and real. You're not understanding. You're right about those things, but you're not understanding that he's being authentic and real when he tells you he wants to come do this. This isn't getting taken serious. And I'm letting you know. You guys have the power. This is how this industry works. A fighter has an idea and they bring it to you. And generally they would go through some kind of reporter, some kind of a media outlet. Get on to Ariel's show. Send a text to Jesse on Fire. Find out what Ramonde's doing. Get a hold of Josh. I mean, like, this is how this works. Go to lunch with Okamoto. Like, there's just ways to get your story out there, but then they bring it to you. And you go to social media. And what you do collectively on social media is what gets done. This is not Chael's hypothesis. Dana has laid that out before. I've been to press conferences where he has told you guys. And all that he says is, I do listen to you. That's all that he says. But that's the long version of how he listens to you. Fighter comes with a story, takes it to the media takes it to the people. If you guys like the story, you go to social media, in whatever fashion you want, tag Dana, tag this guy, however you want to do it, to let it know that you like that direction. And that's how fights get made. And if there's a lot of you in a direction, and that's a big direction, that fight goes up the card. And if there's the majority of you that like this, that becomes a main event. Like, it's literally how this industry is ran. And I know how bad you guys want to see Nate. And I know how much you love him. You don't know he's not kidding at all. He's not kidding at all. He's training. He's negotiating, making phone calls, trying to find opponents. He is sincere. He would like to, whether it's this hit list or not. That list kind of surprised me, quite frankly. It kind of did. Because there was talk of Cowboy returning. And that was kind of hard to believe when I heard it. But nobody was stopping it. I mean, no one was saying it wasn't true. And there was steps in that direction. Masvidal. There was talks that Masvidal was returning. But nobody was stopping it. There was movement in that direction. Nate Diaz did return. He did. Whether he made that walk or not, you return to the company when you get a contract and a bout agreement. And so, I like that idea, though. That's me. I understand there's not a lot of that in the UFC, but there are guys that earn it. Dustin Poirier is in the same spot. Dustin is deciding he's going to do his career like everybody else, which is if I'm in the UFC, it's the absolute best fighting the absolute best in the number one contender matches, 5-round matches, title fight matches, or bust. And I wish that Dustin would stick around. Go fight Max, and however that outcome goes, stick around. Let's find Nate. Let's see what's up with Masvidal. Let's see where Nick's going. Let's check on Cowboy. I like this idea. It's for a small group. But I just named some really massive stars. Now, Nate isn't ready to do that. I mean, he called out a rival, and he called out 2 sitting champions. And there's something about that is so exciting. But I admit, I feel it too. I admit, it's hard to believe. Like those would be dream fights to a pretty big extreme. Not to mention, there's multiple weight classes that got called out there. So you kind of look and go, okay, well, how serious is this? But that's what I'm attempting to correct for you right now. It's serious. If you want Nate back, do your thing, which is to go to social media and let it be known you want Nate back. He's not joking. He would sign the bout agreement. If you don't love the idea of McGregor, Holloway to Poirier, feel free. Feel free to throw another idea out there. But I'll just tell you, Holloway kind of caught me out of nowhere. Those guys have more in common than they do that separates them. I've never heard their paths crossing. And what I like about it is that win or lose, it works. Like Max already has a something next. If Max beats Dustin and brings the BMF belt, which was created 50% because of Nate in the first place, or if he gets beat, and then it gets revealed to us these guys got some kind of a grudge, like that's a very interesting fight. And I don't even know that that's the direction that I'm most excited in. I'm just excited to have the conversation with you guys, because there's something about when Nate is revealing this that you're not understanding. He is serious. So I'm letting you know. I mean, how much would you be angry if I didn't tell you you have an opportunity to see Nate, and all you got to do is go to social media and tag a few people? That is how this works. But I could tell even the person that wrote the story did not know. They thought they were just getting hyperbole. They thought they were getting plugs. They're not. He's serious.